Join me in the chair and we will begin. So here we are again. Welcome. And we'll settle. We will check in. Today we're working with abs, abdominal strength stretch. It's so important for alignment of the spine and just to general comfort. We read about it all the time, strong abs. So we are both stretching and strengthening, working with control. Rectus abdominis up and down the front, transverse in from the sides. We're working on it. Close eyes. Check in. Check in with yourself. Get your feet and legs comfortable. Get the hips comfortable. Relax the back. Check in with your body. Come home to your body. That's what I say. Come home to your body. Check in. So eyes are closed so we can find the breath. When the eyes are open, we're all over the place, but we close off the eyes and we can find the breath. We can feel the breath moving. This brings us to the inside, where we'll stay as we strengthen and stretch and pay attention. So our first order of business here is the checking in, looking for tightness. Did you feel any this morning when you got up? May still be there. Tension. Neck and shoulders and upper back carry so much of our tension. So just the idea of relaxing and letting them relax down can feel really good. Tightness, tension, pain. Any pain anywhere? So we want to pull back and no force if there's pain there. So eyes closed, attention to breath, checking in as we work with core. So let's just feel your normal breath expansion, filling, and on the exhales, just softening, relaxing. Expansion is filling, and the exhale is just softening. Now let's bring the hands to rest on the core and feel that expansion and feel the softness of the release. Feel the expansion of the next inhale breath. And on the exhale, pull the belly in and feel contraction of the core. Inhale is about expansion. Let that expansion take place. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, feel the core contract. That's our strengthener. And release for expansion. On the exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath, pause on empty, count it, feel it. 1, 2, release, expansion. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, feel it. 1, 2, and release for expansion. So release the hands back to rest. We will be using this type of breath practice throughout this practice. Sometimes we'll work with it. Sometimes we'll just let the breath just be in its normal flow. So just to increase our understanding and our awareness and help with strength and alignment. So hands resting, eyes closed once more. This time we're refocusing on hands. Feeling hands and fingers resting and relaxing down. Feel what stillness feels like. Hands and fingers relaxing down. Now we wake them up through lift and stretch, fingers wide. Feel it. Pull fingers down over the knuckles. Feel it. Release. Move. Thumbs up. Move. Fingers down. Joints of the hands. Feel it. Pause. Thumb in. Fingers wrap. Power squeeze. This is about strength and circulation. Power web. Pull down claw. Movement. Quack, 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 quack. Beat. Paw, thumb, fingers wrap. Power squeeze. Release, stretch web. Where do you feel it most? No wrong answer. Pull down claw. Where do you feel it most? Which knuckles are the tightest? Release, movement. Is there any discomfort in any of these joints? Beak, paw, thumb, fingers, wrap, power squeeze. This is about strength. Feel the strength and release, stretch web. Pull down claw. Movement, quack, 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 quack. Beak, paw, thumb, fingers, power squeeze, hands to rest, eyes closed, check in with sensation in the hands and fingers, the energy from movement. So we bring that energy up the line to the shoulders. As we say, shoulders up, back, and down. So simple. It's an inhale up, exhale, release, back and down. Your own pace. We can think of these circles with the shoulders as small circles or giant circles or anything in between. Sometimes we have crackling on one side or the other. See what's true for you. I hear a tiny bit of crackling inside, very, very faint. It's nothing to worry about. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Now alternate sides, up, back, and down. One side and then the other. Again, the pace that works for you. The size of movement that works for you, small or large. Middle size too. Up, back, and down, lift and stay. And now we've got contraction across the top. Roll back and press down and stay. The same areas in stretch. That's cool. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Just bringing in movement to muscle, joint, ligament, tendon. Everything needs to move. Up, back, and down. Final time. Press the hands down. Feel that extra stretch at the neck and shoulders. And soften. Close eyes. Check in. Feel breath. Aware of sensation. Moving up the line. For our 3-part series, the yes, no, and maybe so. So we're bringing a stretch to the front and we're bringing a stretch to the back. It's an inhale on the lift and an exhale on the tuck. Saying yes. Saying yes. Saying yes. And yes. Finishing with yes. A couple more. Picturing the vertebrae in the neck moving, lifting, stretching in the front, then stretching in the back. This is massaging the discs. And the discs cushion the bones. Finishing here, chin down, hands resting, eyes closed, check in. Done with the yes, come back up. We move to the no, which is a twist. Exhale, side, feel it. Inhale, back. Exhale, other side, feel it. Inhale, back. And keep on moving with the breath. Saying powerful word, no. 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 Picture the vertebrae in the neck again. This time they're twisting. Again, they're massaging the discs. Plumping up the disc. Cushioning the bone. Back to center. Come to a rest. Take a breath. Yes, no. The maybe so is the side stretch. Ear to the shoulder. Chin tips up. Feel that stretch down the side of the neck and then come back. Check it out. Same. Ear to the shoulder. Chin tips up. Stretch down the top side and back. We call this maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Do it. Feel it. Which is your tighter side? This is my tighter side. When my head is left, this is my tighter side. No big deal. It's just there. But see what's true for you. If you learn what your body's resistance is, you can take better care. No force. Back to center. Pause. Take a breath. Eyes closed. Check in. Sensation, reaction, and breath. So far we've left the breath free. When we move to this next section, we are going to contract the core a few. So we start with our normal breath. Bring the arms up. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Now pause here. On the next exhale, we're going to pull the belly in. Close fingers, press elbows, pull the belly in. Inhale, open. Close, pull the belly in, press fingers, press elbows. Inhale, open. Again, pull the belly in, squeeze hand, press elbows. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, open. Take a breath. Now, we'll do the final, which is pause after the exhale. So inhale here. Exhale, fingers touch, elbows press, squeeze out the breath. Pause, feel it, and inhale, open. Again, on the exhale, fingers touch, elbows press, squeeze out the breath. Pause, feel it, inhale, open. Take a breath. Breath stays free as we bring the elbows down and back overhead. Exhale, down, 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 down. Inhale, overhead. We're leaving the breath free as we explore the feeling of stretch at the top, the feeling of stretch at the bottom. Stretch at the top of the neck and shoulders and the elbows are down. Stretch at the shoulder blades pulling apart when the elbows are up. That's all. Stretch and stretch. Stretch and stretch. Stretch, pause, feel it. Where do you feel the intensity in the stretch? And come back up. Is it the same or less? And back to center, fingers touch. Now, this is the one where we circle the elbows. Baby circles, giant circles, any size at all. We're just bringing in movement. We're leaving the breath free. Circling, circling, pause, circle, other way. Play with it. Change circle size, change direction, change anything you want. It's all good. It's all good as we bring muscle, ligament, tendon, joint, everything moving like it needs to. And now we'll pause back and come to a rest. Bring the hands together, elbows wide, hands come down and press as hard as you can press. Feel the belly. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly and squeeze the breath out. Feel it. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it. Inhale, expand. One more time, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it, and release. Hands to rest. Breath free. Relax. Breath free and relax. Picture the length of the spine from the base of the skull, through the neck, past the ribs, down the line to the waist. We're bringing it all into stretch. And so we'll start with the breath free and see if we can activate the exhales later on. So start here, drop the chin and feel the neck stretch. Slide the hands over the knees and feel the ribs stretch. Slide the hands down, down, down the line and feel the stretch down the spine. Pause, feel it. You know how this one goes. We come back up. Hands to rest. Lifting ribs, lifting chin. The whole front is in stretch. The back is in contracted. We do it again. Your own pace with this. Linking movement and breath. It's an inhale, stretch the core, lift up. Exhale, rounding down. Stretch the back. We stretch the core as we lift the ribs and lift the chin. We stretch the back as we round the hands all the way down the line. A few more on your own. See which feels good. Your body always tells you what it likes, what feels good. We're going to finish with this one. Finish in the forward bend piece. When the chin is tucked, the hands are all the way down. We pause at the bottom and stay. And the breath is free. The back is in stretch. And the front is in a passive contract. We don't even feel it. We're so much more aware of the back. Now release and come back up to sit. Now we bring that heavy duty work to the core. Rectus abdominis up and down the front, transverse abdominis in from the side, and we begin. One foot in front, Arms come up. You know, this is called an eccentric contraction coming back, a concentric contraction coming up. On your own, with the breath, it's exhale back and inhale, lift. Eccentric contraction, concentric contraction. Both are strengtheners of the core. Both are strengtheners. And there's one more kind of contraction when you're back, and stay, and now we'll open, close. This is called an isometric contraction. It's the stay. When you're ready to come back up, back up, back up, release the arms, change out the legs, other foot on top. Take a breath. Feel the breath is heavier. That was work. Take a breath and bring up the arms. Swing them to one side. So now we're working the sides of the core, transverse abdominis. Exhale back, inhale, return. It's the same thing. Contract back, contract up. Eccentric, concentric. Next time back, we'll stay and walk the hands up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Pause, come back up, swing it around, other side. Eccentric, concentric. Contractions. Pacing that works for you. Typically, the slower you go, the more work it is. Next time back, we'll have a stay. We'll have a stay and again walk the hands up and down. Isometric contraction underway. It's the stay. Final breath. Come to a rest, swing it back, and release, and forward bend and relax, stretch. Relax and stretch in this forward bend. See where you feel it the most. Could be in the back, could be in the legs, could be anywhere. Just see what's true for you. Each body is unique and perfect in its own way, adapting to everything we have inherited and everything we've done. That's where we are on this exact day. So all we can do is work with what we have. Keep it strong, keep it healthy, keep it moving along. Final breath here. Come back up from the center. Now both hands on one side. Again, we're talking about the sides of the core and stretching down the side of the back and stay. And just let it play out. We're leaving the breath free. Enjoying the stretch. And feeling the yielding and the softening and the lengthening. Final breath, press back up to center. Check it out, other side, hand on top, leaning in, stretch down the side of the back. Feeling the yielding, feeling the softening. Final breath, come back up. Come back, one hand on each leg, circle forward, circle side, circle back. Okay, next time forward, let's pause. And so when we come into the forward, I want to contract the core. So start, inhale, side and back, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, forward. Inhale, side and back. Start down the other side, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, forward. Inhale, side and back. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, forward. One more, inhale, side and back. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause, take a breath. We go the other way. Start with the inhale, side and back. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out forward. Inhale, side and back. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, side and back. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it. Inhale, side and back. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it. Let's let this final one with breath free. Inhale, side and back. Exhale, forward. Stay relaxed. Stay relaxed. Breath free. Nothing going on. Watching the pace of the breath settling back down. Pace of the breath settling back down. Come back to rest. Bring the legs back. Sit back. And we prepare for leg work here. Strengthening. So the top part in the front is called the quads. The top part in the back is the hamstring. Muscles of independence. We got to keep them strong. How do you keep them strong? By using them. By contracting. That's it. And then we add stretches, of course, to keep the balance. But here we go. Lift, extend, lift, let go. Lift, extend, lift, let go. Now your own pace, alternating sides. You know I say you can kick fast or slow. You can kick high or low. Any way at all, it's all good. We're leaving the breath free. Finish, final set. Come to a rest. When you finish that set, take a breath, check in, and prepare for the stay, either leg first. So we say lift and extend, stay, point and flex, circle around, discover what's going on in the foot, the ankle, the calf, inside ankle, outside ankle, bottom of the foot, heel. Feel it all, and this muscle is working hard and getting tired, and let it down. And it says, yes, a break. Extend, point and flex, circle around, flex and point, circle around, moving all we can move in the foot. So the foot was never designed to be in a shoe all day long. That's why you got the toes and the flexibility. They need to move. And so we're finishing with this one. Toes to the face, heel stretches away. Let it down. Take a breath. Stretch time. Foot in front, foot behind. Hands slide over and slide down. Breath free. So we deepen the stretch by drawing this front leg up higher, high as it will come, and leaning in and feeling the hip stretch, the low back stretch. That's what this is all about. Whether the knee is high or low, you get the stretch you're designed to get. So this works a very specific muscle across the low back. And this muscle lies on top of the sciatic nerve. And so when it gets contracted, and it can get contracted from a lot of different activities, it presses on the sciatic nerve. We know how that feels. Release, change it out. Foot on top, hands slide down, breath free. So we know when that muscle gets tight and presses on the sciatic nerve, it hurts. Yeah. So we know to keep that muscle stretched out. And so these are the two stretches that address that muscle. The low one is just the start of it. The higher one works it more deeply, more effectively, but it's different for each, and not everybody is comfortable doing this one. Knee may be high or low. Final breath. Bring it down. Bring it to rest. Now we come to stand. We say strong foot back. We say nose over toes to make the power muscles do the lift, and stand and bring the chair around. And then come to stand in mountain with the feet hip width apart and the toes relaxed and the knees unlock. Lock them up. Feel the grip. Unlock. Feel softness. Take it all the way to the crown. Shoulders up, back and down. Solid and steady. Strong and still. Feel it in your body. See where your tension might be drawn. Feel the pace of the breath. We release from mountain and move into our standing back bend. Fold halfway. We start with the breath free. As we lean back, contract the back. As we lean forward, we stretch the back. But let's look at the core. This is stretching the core. As you lean back, gentle contraction of the core as you lean forward. We will contract more deeply. So come back to a rest now. And now when we come into the forward bend piece, pull the belly in. So begin, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, fold halfway. Lift up, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze out the breath, feel it. Come back up, stretch the core, pull the belly in, contract the core. One more time, stretch the core, pull the belly in, contract the core, and release back to mountain. Back to feet hip width apart, toes and knees, unlock them. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension, crown. Shoulders up, back down. Feeling it in the whole body. Feeling it. Releasing for spinal twist. Knees need to stay unlocked. Arms can swing or grip front, grip back, whatever you like. The objective here is rotating shoulders, keeping knees unlocked. Rotating shoulders. Rotating the vertebra in the spine. The breath just moves automatically, so just notice that. So we're going to let it die down and come back to stillness and come back to mountain. Again, checklist, toes and knees, tailbone tuck for some. Extension, shoulders up, back, down, solid and steady, strong and still. Final breath. So let's stretch the legs. So this is hamstring stretch. Knees start soft, hands come down, fold down as far as you comfortably come, and let the legs stretch as you stay. As you stay, just feel the gentle stretches of the legs as we straighten and release, and just tug on those tight, strong muscles, bringing in the balance of stretch. Let's pause. Hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Fingers touch the chair or lift away. Power and strength in legs and hips. We need it for balance and strength and endurance, and return to stretch. Breath free, but it's heavier for sure. It is for me, but that's good. That's telling you, yes, I'm doing work. Yes. I'm keeping resilience. Yes. I'm keeping capacity. Yes. So we can build strength at any age. You don't have to just give up and think you're going to get weak. It's up to you. We can rebuild strength. Science shows it, and we believe it. Now we'll come once more, hips back and down, 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 down. Hands touch or lift away. Finishing with our second squat, also called Utkatasana. That's the yoga word for it. Finish with a stretch. Finish with a stretch. Observe the breath. Feel the breath. Finishing with this stretch. Come back up to stand. We come to our side stretch. Bring the legs wide. Unlock the knees. So we're coming to a side stretch. We're going to lift outside arm and soft knees. Swing the arm up and over. Let the elbows stretch all the way to the ribs as you slide the hand down the line. And then come back. Hand behind the head. Knees unlock. Front hand slides down. Elbow up and elbow back. Stay. Pull the belly in on exhale. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly in on exhale. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly in, pause on empty, feel it. 1, 2, expand. Final time, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, feel it. 1, 2, and on the inhale, come back and release. Prepare. Second side. Knees unlocked. Handle slide down. Elbow up. And now slide the hand down the line as you bring the elbow up and over. Feel that rib stretch. And come back. Hand behind the head. Elbow up, elbow back. Slide the hand down the line and stay. Bring in the breath. Pull the belly in on exhale. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly in on exhale. Inhale, expand. Contract the belly on exhale. Expand. Contract the belly, pause on empty, feel it. Expand. Final time, pull the belly in, squeeze it out, feel it. Come back up, expand, and release, and balance challenge. So our balance challenge has 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind, and eyes locked onto something, not moving. So we often talk about feeling all the little wobbles that are taking place in the feet and the legs. See if you can feel anything in the core, because that's happening too. So the whole body is trying to cooperate and stabilize itself. Stabilizing the body is what it's trying to do. Final breath here. Let it down, change it out, other side. Foot in front, foot behind, eyes lock. Check in with where you feel the wobbles and the corrections. So the wobbles are the corrections. They're tiny contractions. Final breath here. Release and release. Now we'll use a chair. Bring inside foot forward. Bring outside foot wide and back. Find your alignment. Knee, ankle, toe. We want to see those toes over the bent knee. So we've been doing a lot of contraction. Now we're going to explore this whole line of stretch. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, and we're going to stay. But with each inhale, lengthen through the core a little more. Each inhale is a little more of a back bend. Lengthening the core. Lengthening the core. Lengthening the core. Lengthening the core. Lengthen the core. And on the exhale, fold down. The breath is free. Relax. It's just a relaxing stretch. So we stretched. First side on transverse. Abdominis coming up. And now hand behind. Rotate the shoulder back. Now we're stretching the side of the core and looking up. Final breath. back down, fold, soft knee, relax. We'll finish this one with bend the knee and sweep the arm back up and feel the stretch all for the one side, feel it, and it could reach even into the top of the thigh. Change it out with the chair. Change it out with the chair. Foot forward, foot back, widen base, align, knee, ankle, toe, seeing the toes over that bent knee. So again, we're working with stretch in the core. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, and stay. With each inhale, lengthen a little more and tip back. Each stretch of the core with the breath. Final breath here. Feel that stretch and fold. This is a relax. The breath is free. The knee is soft. It's just about a stretch and relax. Breath is free. Now the hand that's forward, bring it to rest at the waist, turn the shoulder, and now we're sides of the core, stretch. Bottom side is in stretch, top side is in contract. We'll finish. Release the head, release the shoulder, release the arm back forward, and relax. We'll finish with a stretch. Come on, back up, back up, back up. Let it come all the way back and feel stretch wherever you feel it, and release, and release. And let's bring the hands to the chair and step back, and arms, shoulders, back stretch. Knees soft, breath free. Final breath. We'll release and step up to the chair and bring the hands to the back. So we'll be lifting legs and working with some contract of the core during part of this series. So let's first just feel it. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. So we know we're strengthening here, here, and here by contracting. So inhale up, exhale down. Continue alternating sides. Your own pace. Each contraction is a strengthener. Come to a rest. Take a breath. Feel the breath reacting. That is work, yes. We're going to do the same thing, only this time we're going to contract the core on the release of the leg. So it'll go like this. Inhale up, contract the core, come down. Inhale up, contract the core, come down. Inhale, lift, contract, core, release. Inhale, lift, contract, core, release. A couple more. Contracting core on release. Pause here. Now for our stay, we're going to lift the leg, position the hand, and lift the other arm, and stay. Final breath, release the leg, release the arm, swap it out, other side, lift the leg, lean in, lift the arm, and stay. Breath free. On the exhale, leg, arm, step back, rest again. Knees soft, breath free. Shoulders and back stretch. And we'll release and come for our other balance challenge, which is stand on one foot, lift the other, eyes focus, discovering wobbles, discovering those fabulous corrections that your body is making to stabilize itself. So the body is always protecting itself the best way it can, stabilizing, and change it out for the other side. Foot in front or behind, your call. This is what works best for me, and that's what I do. Practicing balance is the only way to keep it strong. Release, release, and release. Let us sit down. Come into your chair. And bring the hands onto the thighs and fold forward, breath free. Final breath coming up. So I want to move forward a little bit more and grip my hands to the chair and lean forward and see if I can feel some stretch at the tops of the shoulders and through the front of the chest. So I'm bringing a little extra stretch into core, top of the core, and release. Now down, arms down, hands down, breath free. So we'll start our series with a free breath. Press up, peel up, and down. You're on pace. Keep on going. Coming up on the inhale breath, pressing arms, peeling up. Feel it. Each lift is a stretch of the core. Next time down, come to a rest. Bring the hands back to the thighs. So this next series will look the same. We're going to peel up, but when we come down, we're going to contract core. So that was lifting up is about stretch core. Coming down will be about contract core. So let the arms down. The lift up will be the same. Press up, peel up, pull the belly in, come down. Press up, peel up, pull the belly in, come down. Inhale, press up, peel up, stretching core. Pull the belly in, contracting core. Peel up, stretch up, core. Contract the belly. Press up, peel up, stretching core. Contract core, coming down. Couple more. Now we'll release and rest in the forward bend and just feel the breath. So this is the one where we'll press up, peel up, stay, and bring one arm forward and lengthen, 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 and let it down. Take a breath. Press up, peel up, other arm forward, lengthen, 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 and down. Hands to the thighs. Breath free. Relax. Relax. We're releasing back to sit, coming to our spinal twist. So it's the same one we usually do. It's one hand over and across, other hand down behind. Press on that hand that's across, and on the inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhales, gradually and gently, deepen that twist. Gradually and gently, deepening the twist. Final breath here. Release head, release hands, release back to center. Have a breath. We'll head the other way. Hand across, other hand down behind, press, lengthen. Use the exhales to gradually and gently deepen your way into this twist. Picture it all up the spine. every vertebra and twist. This is nourishing cartilage. Cartilage is cushioning bone. Everything's got to move. To stay healthy and happy, release the head, release the hands, release back to center, hands to rest, forward bend again. Breath free. Final breath. We're going to sit back in the chair, prepare for eye movements. So prepare for eye movements, get comfortable with the legs, the hips, the low back, the middle back. Close eyes, relax shoulders down. Come into the sensation around the eyes. Not much going on there, but notice if you feel more than one side than the other. Picture the giant clock dial. Picture that Big Ben and open the eyes to the 12 and move around clockwise to the 1, the 2, the 3, down to 4, 5, 6, up to 7, 8, 9, and back to 12. Close the eyes. Take a breath. Open again at 12 and go counterclockwise. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, up, 2, 3, and back to the 12. Close the eyes. Take a breath. Picture the diagonal line of movement. We're opening for that from the 2 to the 8. A few. Pause center, close eyes, take a breath. The other diagonal line from the 4 to the 10, and again. Feel it. Center, pause, close the eyes. Take a breath. Final eye movement is called focal point. We extend arm, extend thumb. Focal point, look at the tip of the nose, feel it in the eyes. Focal point, tip of the thumb, feel it in the eyes. Focal point, far away, back to the thumb, back to the nose, repeat. Exercising the eye muscles. When you're back to the thumb again, release, close the eyes, relax the hand. Again, if you need to settle more comfortably in the chair, time for that as we prepare to bring the hands together, to rub the palms, to build up heat. Build up heat in the palms and cup those palms over the eyes. Eyes, warm, dark, soft. Eyes, warm, dark, soft. Fingers to the bridge of the nose, stroke out to the temples. Stroke out to the temples with a feather-light touch. Pause at the temples. Draw the fingers to the jawline, to the chin. Release the hands into the lap with the palms open. If you need to get more comfortable, do that. Hands resting. Palms open. Eyes closed. Breath. Find the breath. Feel the breath. Find the breath and feel your breath. And on the next exhale breath, on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. Stay here as you inhale the breath. On the exhale, let the fingers open. Stay here on the inhale breath. On the exhale, close. On the inhale, stay. On the exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Stay on the inhale breath. Open on the exhale, release the movement, stay in the stillness. Final breath here. Lift the arms and open wide. Cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. See you next time. See you next time.